We are at a software company conference, and when we started Conductor, we really started Conductor to make it as easy as possible for marketers to execute on organic marketing, to manage their web presence in a way that they haven't done before, and to make it as easy as possible. And we've had a lot of success, and very, very much thanks to you guys. And we've been working really hard to come up with some technologies to make it so, if you want to make that business case, you can make that business case. If you want to help tell the ROI story, you can make that ROI story. If you want to share information and get people on board and have data tell the story versus have you tell the story, we've been working on that. And I'm extremely, extremely excited to call on stage two incredible colleagues of mine, Vishal Berry and Kreuter, who are going to share some amazing stuff with you guys.
I'm back in the New York groove. I'm back in the New York groove.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Vishal Berry, the Director of Product Strategy here at Conductor. I have the pleasure of working closely with our development teams to help deliver Searchlight to all of you. Today, really looking forward to sharing some of our new capabilities.
And I'm Kreuter. I work on our customer success team, working with them to align their goals and initiatives of their organic marketing program to Searchlight. Let me go ahead and get started. First of all, there's nothing I could have said to set us up better than that panel and all of the stories that we've heard so far. I think you're going to find that a lot of what we walk through today aligns to the product and the different use cases that we're going to walk through. We're going to do this through the lens of Big Apple Toys. Big Apple Toys is a fictional customer of mine, but they actually represent all of you in their own way. They need the data and technology to support content strategy across a large organization with limited resources. They've been using Searchlight very well across their content strategy from ideation, optimization, all the way to measurement. But we're going to be taking this to a new level today. All right, so now we're in Searchlight. We are in Conductor's Content Reporting Suite, looking at Big Apple Toys Content Map. And content mapping is a really great way to put a framework behind your content strategy. So we've heard a ton already about early stage content and audience and customers and measuring intent, and this is definitely the way to do it. What I find my most successful customers doing is using content maps across different sections of their business, different campaigns they're launching. And it's a really great way to broaden beyond late stage. Big Apple Toys uses content mapping across 3 personas of their bikes and scooters section of the site. They target Doug the dad, Melanie the mom, and Jeannie the grandma. And they're looking to target these customers early stage, late stage, and also post-sale as well. Content mapping provides a really nice framework, but it's also a great way to identify gaps and opportunities. You can see here that we have a gap around Doug the dad in his early stage. Now, we've heard a lot about sharing this information and getting buy-in, so we're going to go ahead and add this to a workspace.
Now, one of our core principles when we're developing Searchlight is to help you uncover insights by modeling data based off of what's most important to your business. We just saw a great example of this in content mapping, where we were able to identify a gap based off of Big Apple Toys' core personas. Now, it's not just about finding those insights, it's about being able to share that with the rest of your core team and the larger marketing organization. And the way we do that in Searchlight is with workspaces. It's our custom reporting engine that allows you to create a unique view or a unique set of analysis for any of the different stakeholders in your organization. So now, for Big Apple Toys, we're going to share this content map with the content planning team.
But first, we've identified a gap, and now we need to come up with a way to strategically fill that gap. To do that, it's best to use some competitive insights.
Today, I'm excited to share with you all the Searchlight Competitive Intelliscope. This is an entirely new set of capabilities that allow you to understand your competitors' content performance by product vertical, by category, and then diving into individual topics as well. It's a very powerful interface, and Chase is going to show us how Big Apple Toys was able to identify, based off of competitors' content performance, how they're going to move forward with their new content creation strategy.
So right now, we're looking at Big Apple Toys bikes and scooters category. This is compiled of all different keywords that are important to this section of their business. Currently, we're comparing Big Apple Toys to Toys R Us. What I hear from my customers really is, I can get buy-in in my organization, I can make change if I show what the competition is doing. So let's build this out a little bit further. We're also going to add Fisher-Price to broaden the depth of data here. Now we can see that we're comparing Big Apple Toys, Toys R Us, and Fisher-Price all side by side. Where we're able to take this to the next level is actually by focusing in on these content competitive gap analysis cards. You can see that we're able to easily understand who's ranking best, where we actually might be outperforming the competition, or where neither us nor the competition are in the key results positions so that we can actually take action on that. For this example, we're going to focus on their exclusive. This is going to allow us to pinpoint pockets of opportunity where Toys R Us and Fisher-Price are outranking us. They're visible in the top results, and we are not. Now we're focused in on the top 10 keywords where our competitors are outranking us. Let's focus in on some key opportunities. You can see that riding toys and bike gifts are the top results here. Our competition is in the top 3-4 positions, and they're improving week over week. And actually, for bike gifts, we have no content at all, and we're not visible. Now, the question and the challenge is, how do we understand more granularly how consumers are searching for bike gifts? What emotion, pain, or intent are they expressing that we might be able to address in our content?
Today, we are proud to announce Searchlight's Audience Intent Explorer. This is an entirely new set of capabilities that allow you to better understand how consumers are expressing intent across the web. Audience Intent Explorer allows you to use search data to enhance your content creation and improvement initiatives. It's a slick reporting tool that allows you to perform topic discovery across all stages of the buyer's journey. Let's jump back in and see how Big Apple Toys was able to use Audience Intent Explorer to further refine their new content creation plans.
All right, so we're focusing on bike gifts again, and we are going to see what returns, how consumers are searching most frequently to find information about bike gifts online. Some of the key opportunities here that we're going to focus on, we have a mixture of both late stage and early stage keyword ideas. We have bike or gift ideas for nephew, which is jumping out to me in particular. It's an early stage keyword, high search volume, low competition. And while we actually started by looking for information about how Doug the dad is searching, we're actually able to uncover a new audience of our bikes and scooters category, an aunt or an uncle. So we're going to keep building this out a little bit further. We added an initial content map to a workspace. Now we're going to add our Audience Intent Explorer data as well. Now, one of the challenges that I hear from my customers all the time is I have these great ideas that I need to feed to the content team. Even building out an editorial calendar is something that I think our most successful customers are able to do with this type of data. But the challenge is, once that content is ideated, how do I ensure that that content is created with organic search best practices in mind? Are we actually thinking about how someone is going to find this content once it's gone live? So we're going to provide a new solution for this as well. Right now, we are in our content management system right at the point of creation. We're going to follow that Keyword idea, gift ideas for nephew, from the ideation stage all the way to creation. Normally, how this content would be found is going to be an afterthought, but right now we're going to change that.
And in order to do that, the last new enhancement that we're going to be sharing with you this morning is the Conductor CMS Suite for Adobe Experience Manager. We've taken the power of Searchlight's content-focused recommendations and embedded them directly within Experience Manager. This will enable you to streamline your new content creation workflows as well as your content improvement workflows directly within Experience Manager. Chase, can you show us how Big Apple Toys was able to use the Conductor CMS Suite during their content creation process?
All right. So we have 3 issues that we've identified. We have issues with our title tag, our meta description, some image optimization as well. Now we can actually jump in, make those changes to the content, optimize the page title, lengthen it a little bit, target the keywords that we just discovered. And now once our content is updated, we'll actually be able to rerun the recommendations and see that it is fully optimized. So now we are able to take these tiny little changes, like an optimized title tag, meta description, those on-page elements, and really make a huge impact. This is also preventing that SEO me plea down the line, which I know we're all familiar with. So we started with a gap. We researched the competition, identified the best way to fill that gap, did some research to really make sure we were creating search-informed, optimized content. And now we're back in that workspace that we were building along the way. We have our audience Intent Explorer data that we were doing some research with. We have our content map. When we first started, we just had 3 personas. Along the way, we've built the content for Doug the dad, and actually uncovered a new persona of the uncle along the way. By creating early stage content, we were able to engage with Kevin the uncle early, drive orders, and ultimately create a valuable, loyal customer down the line. So this workflow, we've heard from our customers, Searchlight's incredibly valuable in aligning to all of these different stages, but I think this is definitely, going to take it to the next level.
I'd like to thank you all for providing Chase and I the opportunity to share a few examples of some of our new capabilities. Now, we'd like to share a short video that highlights Big Apple Toys' success story using this new Searchlight workflow.
Train home. Birds pass by to tell me that I'm not alone. Well, I'm pushing myself to finish this part and handle a lot. One thing I'm missing is in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes. Have you seen this film? It reminds me of walking through the avenues, washing my hands, attachments yet land on the ground. One thing I'm missing is in your eyes, 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 in your eyes.
This is the second year that we're at this venue. Did a couple dry runs yesterday. I still get chills seeing Searchlight on the huge screen. So I'm going to do a quick recap of some of the new capabilities that we just covered. First up, Searchlight content mapping. We introduced this at C3 last year. We've been talking to many of you, hearing all of your feature requests, and we've been building on top of the core infrastructure of Content Insights. We've got some brand new code that's sitting on top of our full stack content analysis application. This allows you to model your content by persona, by product line, across all stages of the buyer's journey. And we've taken it to the next level. We've enhanced the core segmentation capabilities that drive content mapping. It's an order of magnitude increase in the number of segments since last year. We've added more robust rules based off of talking to our key customers to make sure that they're able to organize the content in a way that makes sense for their business. We're really excited to continue to hear how you guys are leveraging content mapping within your organization and continue to enhance this important part of Searchlight. Next up is our Competitive Intelliscope. This is a very, very powerful tool that really allows you to dive in at a specific topic level, get that category level overview for how you're performing against your known competitors, as well as the entire search landscape. This is a fully global feature with robust location and device type support. If you want to look at how your competitors' content is performing in New York on a smartphone or London on a tablet, Competitive Intelliscope is that tool to allow you to do so. Today we're introducing an entirely new set of capabilities to Searchlight, Audience Intent Explorer. This complements Searchlight's opportunity identification and analysis by providing you deep insights into how consumers are expressing intent across the web. Now, how consumers express intent varies based off of the United States, Canada. It changes across the world. And we're really excited to announce that our first version of Audience Intent Explorer is a global feature with multi-language support. We have an extraordinary team that has built the Audience Intent Explorer, is planning the next versions, and is excited to hear your feedback on how you can make this more successful within your businesses. Next up, we have the Conductor CMS Suite for Adobe Experience Manager. This is somewhat of a distinct feature for us. It's very exciting because what we're doing is we're extending beyond our core interfaces within Searchlight. We're taking our robust, content-focused recommendations and embedding them directly within Adobe Experience Manager. This is compatible with AEM version 5 and AEM version 6. We've had a pioneering team that's enabled us to fearlessly move forward with Conductor CMS Suite for Adobe Experience Manager. We have the pleasure of working closely with our colleagues at Adobe on our Adobe Analytics integration, and it's been a real pleasure building on top of their Experience Manager platform. We're looking forward to hearing how you guys have been able to streamline your content creation and improvement directly within Adobe Experience Manager. Now today, we just highlighted a series of the new features that we have in Searchlight. There's many more enhancements that we didn't share with you guys during this morning's keynote. We're excited about the next 2 days and the opportunity to speak with many of you directly. We've got a number of sessions that the product team is going to be running with some of our key customers to allow you to get a deeper dive into some of the capabilities that we've covered today. Tomorrow afternoon, the product team is going to be providing a sneak session where we go into much greater detail on all of the capabilities we discussed today and a few other things that we haven't talked about yet. Throughout the conference, our development teams are going to be at the Conductor Innovation Lab. Please come by, see the latest new capabilities, get a refresher on some of the new features that we've released throughout the year, and get an opportunity to speak directly with our development teams. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being able to share our new opportunities with you. Thank you.
Hey, Vishal, just before you go, how long do we need to wait to get our hands on this stuff?
All of the new capabilities will be available in our C3 2015 release, and that's going to be rolling out over the next 2 weeks.
Awesome. Awesome. Nice job. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Vishal. And thank you to everybody that's on the Conductor product and engineering team. You guys are my heroes. A lot of hard work went into this, and thank you guys very much. If you see the folks walking around in orange shirts, give them a big hug. If not for you, do it for me.